Hey guys, I'm back and we're outside again. Welcome back to Sir Stumpy von Stumpington. Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? So, Battlbox just arrived. It is just freshly here. I got a Tato sniffing around behind me, so it's a good day all around. Let's get into this Battlbox for March 2000. I was about to say 16 for some reason. What is wrong with me? For March 2020, and let's see what we've got. So we've got Mission 61. Now, before I start, like I've been saying lately, I have a referral link in the video description. I am not trying to sell you Battlbox, all right? So you make your own decision. If you like what you see here, great. You can use that referral link, save yourself 10 bucks, and by doing so, you automatically contribute to the getting the ZT Battlbox knife for the runner-up prize for the next giveaway, because I'm never doing a giveaway the way I did again. And you guys have seen the Chris Reeves Sabenza as the prize I want to give away for the next big giveaway. If you haven't, check the end screens, and I'll put a little link to that review video. If you don't like Battlbox, don't click it. Don't worry, I'm not trying to sell you Battlbox. I'm not saying you should get it. I'm saying if you like it, you were going to get it anyway. It's a good way to help out, and there you go. You're kidding me. It is starting to rain the second I came outside to start doing this video. So unfortunately, I am here inside, keeping the fancy camera dry, taking everything out of this box so we can do the unboxing, as we always do. So we've got all the stuff. Let's take a look at the extras, you know, not the actual items in the box first. So of course we've got the mission card, but we'll take a look at that. We have, I love Ulus actually. So got to spend a little bit of time in Alaska with the military, and the Ulu is like I was about to say the national knife of Alaska, but Ulus are pretty cool actually. So here's some coupon code stuff for Uluing. Got to tour the actual, like, I don't want to say the native Ulu factory, but the actual like Ulu factory up there in Alaska, which is pretty cool. 50% off an additional location marker, which I guess we'll see as we get going through the box. And then we've got, let's get that nice and close so you can actually see it. 20% off. Oh, and you can enter to win a truck. I see a white pickup truck and I immediately think two things. Deployed overseas or ISIS, one or the other. So there we go. Although it's not a Ford Ranger, so it's probably ISIS. All right, so Mission 61, 4 different levels you can subscribe to in Battlbox. The Basic, the Advanced, the Pro, and the Pro Plus. Every level builds off the other one there. So if you get the Advanced, you get the Advanced and the Basic. If you get the Pro, you get all that. And of course, the Pro Plus, what separates that is you get the Knife of the Month. You get everything in the Knife of the Month. All these values are MSRP values. So chances are you're going to be able to find a lot of the stuff for cheaper if you go look for it. So when we talk about the value of stuff, it's all MSRP. Okay, so take it all with a grain of salt. So we're going to go through the box from the basic on down, and we are going to start with the Calcutta Bimini polarized sunglasses. So these are the Calcutta Bimini polarized sunglasses. Now these have an MSRP of $25.99. Yeah, they are polarized. They even have the little tag on them that says $25.99. Plastic, I don't know how stretchy they are. Very mirrored kind of lenses. So I don't know. I've for the past several years, I've made all my sunglasses choices based on what I can wear in uniform, and I guess I don't have to do that anymore. One of the kind of pain things for me dealing with polarized glasses is that looking at screens can sometimes be awkward, because the polarization, while great for your eyes and everything, depending on how you look at it, can alter the appearance of screens. And technology downrange is a factor, and you're looking at screens all the time, even out in the field. There's, you know, tablet screens for doing different things, tough book type screens for doing different things. And of course, these would never be authorized for actual military uniform wear. But let's take a look at them. So here they are on. A couple things we need to take into consideration when checking out our glasses. First thing is, do they wrap around? They do wrap around pretty well. It's got kind of a brown hue when you're wearing it, so it offers good sun protection. But, of course, the most important thing to consider when looking at sunglasses is how cool do they look up on my multicam hat? Because if you are wearing a multicam hat and you don't have sunglasses up on them, how is anybody going to know that you're an awesome veteran, right? And I mean, how are they going to thank you for your service? So that's the most important thing. What do you guys think? Cool on the top of my hat? I'm just being a dick. No. They're pretty good, actually, surprisingly. I did not think they were going to be as comfortable as they are. And what is important for me, honestly, because I wear a hat everywhere now, I didn't used to, but they fit really well under the brim of a hat. Now, you know, they have those hats now with the cutouts for glasses. They fit actually a lot better than my Oakleys do. I'm not crazy about the super reflective lenses going on there, but they're not bad. I don't know anything about this brand. You know, I'd have to look it up, but they're not bad sunglasses. I don't know. So in terms of something I would actually wear, you know, I just might. When I first kind of looked at it and said sunglasses, I wasn't sure, but these could actually go, and I like it. Now that I tried them on and wore it, a lot cheaper than the ones I bought myself, and they don't feel too bad. So I will put this in, I like it starting out. Moving on, there's the Calcutta Wire Sunglasses Retainer for $7.99. I probably will not use this at all. I would never see myself wearing this. If I'm going to take my sunglasses off, I'm going to take them off. $7.99 for one of these. Nah. Now, it's by the same brand that made the sunglasses, obviously, so it should fit very nicely. You know, at least you know they're not going to come off easily anytime soon. There it is. I would probably never wear this, though. This thing. I don't know. Pieces of wire around my neck, no thanks. This, I'm going to put it in don't like it. I don't feel like I need a wire retainer to keep trying. Now it's a pain in the ass to get off. I'm not going to sit here and discuss it. Don't like it. Don't like it. No. All right. Now we've got the Technu Poison Oak and Ivy Skin Treatment and Cleanser. I guess that's what's in this bottle. It removes poison oak and ivy oils. So you know, the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to smell the thing. Oh, it's closed up. Okay, good. Good. Smells a little bit like calamine, but not quite. You know, I don't know anything about it, and I don't have poison ivy or oak to test it on right now, so I couldn't even tell you how it works. Nice to have if it does work. You know, I don't know. I guess it's one of those things that it's good to have, better to have it and not need it, you know, than need it and not have it. But I'm going to put it in matte for now because it is a very specific use thing, and I don't know if I'm going to use it anytime soon at all. Summer is coming up. Live kind of in the woods now, so maybe we'll see something about it later on. I don't know, but that's where it's going for now. And finally, in the basic box, we've got a weatherproof survival kit storage box with an MSRP of $11.99. Sounds like there's some stuff in it. I like this bag because this bag is probably reusable as well for some kind of waterproof storage thing too. It's got like a little Ziploc-y thing. So this looks a lot heavier duty than it feels. Seriously. So let's see. Is this? Oh, there we go. Okay. It looks for a minute like it had two different sides you could open, but you pull that open. And, oh, it doesn't have anything in it. Okay. I thought maybe it had something in it. It just has these little dividers. So it does have a really nice thick gasket to keep it waterproof and everything. And then, let's see. There we go. Ooh, spring-loaded. So you've got lots of little sections. It's like a tiny little tackle box looking thing. Little openers. The thing is, it's very, I mean, yeah, you could build a nice survival kit out of it, sure. Some of the sections are very small for what you're going to put in it. However, this would make a great fire starting kit where you could, you know, it's all waterproof. You could put lots of different things in there for starting fires and stuff. You know, I mean, just off the top of my head, I'm trying to imagine what would fit in each one of these little sections, because like some of these sections are very small. There's lots of stuff you could put in them. I'm not saying you couldn't. It's just, it would be much more sectional with you having to figure out exactly what you want in each section. You need to trim these little tabs up if you want to put these dividers in. $11.99 actually is not bad for something like this. It doesn't have the rigidity and feel of like an OtterBox, but it's only $11.99. It does close really securely though, and you've got rubber padding on each side, so when you lay it out open, you know, it sits nice and firmly. I could see paying $11.99 for this. It doesn't have the secure feel. The plastic is not exactly what I was thinking, but I'll put this one in and I like it because lots of different use for it. When I heard that rattling, I thought maybe it came with some stuff in it, but you know, maybe there'll be a follow-up video on what we put in this, and we'll see. Who knows? But anyway, that's everything in the basic box, which has a complete value of $55.46 this month, all MSRP. Moving on to the advanced, there's only one item, and that is the Lamson Ulu knife. Walnut handle, 420HC steel, made in the USA, $31.99. Now that can be, you know, say what you want about the price. Like I said, when we went up to Alaska, the natives up there use these things for everything, and I kind of fell in love with them up there. And I brought some back from the actual, you know, the Ulu factory up there is run by the tribes that actually, you know, have been up there for thousands of years, and they make Ulus there in the traditional method. I need to take this off, but they use this for everything from hunting to food prep. Oh, that is sharp. They use this kind of knife for all, and it can be used for in a combat way as well. It does look a little Klingon if you're going to be combating it, but it's great for like a rocking cut. So like, yeah, you can just chop with it. I've seen seen some people use it for wood processing even. Now 420HC, who uses 420? Buck uses 420HC a lot. There are a lot of outdoor knife makers that use 420HC. So a lot more life in a 420HC blade than just a standard 420 blade. Beautiful grind lines on everything. It's got a chisel grind, which is kind of standard for most that you'll see. I've never done a paper test on a knife like this, so this could be interesting. It's, you know, I'm right-handed, unfortunately, and this blade should be cutting down left, but let's see if we can make it work. I don't know if I'm going to make it work. Come on. Yeah, there we go. It is beautifully sharp right out of the package. I've actually seen hunters use this, like I said, just directly to skin stuff. On videos, not real life, on videos. I have used one personally, food prepping in the kitchen, the one that I got in Alaska, because that's what I got it for. I have some that have actual bone handles that I have just saved. Now, this is going to be an interesting test because I got to get it in there. Ready? Wow, that was like nothing. I felt like Wolverine just punching through there. I know Wolverine doesn't have a new loop, but you know what I mean. And I'm sure a slice will be kind of like, let's see if I can get it in there. See, the problem is just getting there. Yeah. Very, very nice. Now, if you wanted to just chop, and I'm not in the place where I have the hard background to do chopping again right now, unfortunately, but it is a beautiful, beautiful blade. And you can, yeah, it just, all you got to do is lean the cord against it, and it cuts. $31.99. You know, for a well-made one, these things are so multi-purpose. I really like them. This one's a little bit small. I think that for the price, $31.99, we can get a bigger one where a whole hand can fit in there a little bit more comfortably. It's a little uncomfortable. There's actually a 90-degree edge on both sides, so you could even use this to spark and strike and start a fire. It would be nice if it came with some kind of sheath, too. Some of them do. Otherwise, this one, you know, this is, by the way, this is not a lasting sheath. This is just like a rubbery, like probably dipped in it to keep the edge secure. So this is not a reusable option. I like it. It could be, I'm going to put it in like it because I love Ulu blades. They're very useful. This one is probably going to find more use for me in the kitchen than anything else. But I would love it if it was maybe a little bit bigger, came with a sheath, something that we could, you know, carry it around with. If you haven't gotten your hands on an Ulu and you start using one, you'll just find more and more uses for it. They're really cool. They even have these little mini ones that you can mess with. But like, if you're curious, just go on Amazon and check them out. They come in like all sizes and finishes and everything. So that's really cool. So the value of the Advanced, adding that Ulu in, is $87.45 MSRP, if you're wondering. Moving into the Pro, another single item. The Breadcrumb Bluetooth marker and 50% off coupon. Oh, wait a minute. So this is an item in the box. This is not extra. This and this are your Pro box. So what is this exactly? It is a trackable technology Bluetooth location marker. Locate and activate with your smartphone. So you would use this to, I guess, go out and mark a cache or a stash or just some location you'd like to come back to. And they could not have made this box more awkward to open. Okay. So we get a sticker. Thanks. Cool. Adding to the value of that plus our cardboard, we got some easy to do instructions. This is kind of a big thing though. If you're out trying to hide it somewhere. Oh, it doesn't come with batteries, so that sucks. And you know what, guys? I don't have AAA batteries lying around right now. So we're gonna have to do a whole separate review on this. I don't have any AAA batteries. The whole gasket came with it. But okay, so it is waterproof. We know that now. But what it says here is that it's weather-resistant case. Pair it to your smartphone. It's got an app so you can manage functions. Here's their suggestion. Put it up by your trail camera so you know where it is. So you can, you know, hook more than one up to your device if you need to. Let's tell you what. We'll have to do another video just on how we use this since I don't have the technology to pull this off right now. $60, I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some searching to see if there is like a similar device that does the same thing that we can get for less. But, so right now, look, I'm not gonna put this in like it or not like it. I feel like it's got bright blue LEDs, and I'm assuming they don't light up when anybody else is near it. So we're gonna take this whole, the whole Pro box. We're just gonna hold on to, and I'm gonna tell you, I am gonna do a video on it of how it works, and we'll look at that and figure it out. Okay. So this is gonna go in limbo, Aiden's famous limbo pile for now, and then we're gonna move on to the Pro Plus. By the way, that's $147.44 MSRP value. We're going to move on to the Pro Plus, which brings our total MSRP to $235.44. And I'm pausing because of the disappointment of the knife of the month. So I'm going to pause for a second because I want to go get a couple things that relate to the knife of the month. So hold. All right. So back. I've got a couple things. Anyway, the knife of the month is the Spyderco Persistence. Full flat grind black G10 scales, MSRP of $68. Now, while I'm not saying this is not a good knife, to me this isn't knife of the month quality. The Spyderco Persistence falls into a family of Spyderco knives that is, I'm going to say, not their high-end stuff. It also comes with, the Spyderco first release knife cleaning mat and EDC tray for $20. And they had to do this because they knew that the Spyderco Persistence is not a knife of the month quality knife. It's not. So, we're going to open these both at the same time. And now, these mats are pretty good. I've used mats like this before. What I don't like about this mat, though, is all this stuff. So if you are cleaning a knife or you're using it for anything and you've got, like, screws and all that stuff, I don't want all this. These are all spaces where little screws get hard to get and I need tweezers to get in there to pick them up. Just give me a mat with a border that I can put stuff down on. This is not a useful mat for, like, cleaning things, taking things apart. I don't know. But we'll put it down right here. So the Spyderco Persistence is kind of the third family member in a line of knives that are grossly overpriced as far as I'm concerned. And it starts with the Spyderco Resilience, which I have. It moves on to the Spyderco Tenacious, which I have a few of. And then it ends up with the Spyderco Persistence. All of these are Spydercos that are made in China, and they're not made of really great steels. They're not made of bad steels, but these are definitely, as Spydercos go, they're budget-friendly knives. There was a time, and I don't know what happened. This was a special edition one. This was like, not standard black. This went for like $25 on Amazon. And we are talking several years ago, like 2012, I think. The Tenacious used to be like a $25 knife, and then all of a sudden Spyderco just jacked up the price. And it's kind of ridiculous. So we're looking at, this is the Persistence, and it is the smallest of the family. The Resilient and the Tenacious. They're all 8 CR13 MOV steel knives. Trying to get the whole Resilience in there. A lot of people say that the Resilience looks like a kitchen knife. It's big, but they're all. This is the family of these knives. Now again, I'm not saying it's a bad knife, but if you're paying the extra price for the Pro Plus and the Knife of the Month, this is not the kind of thing that I'm expecting for Knife of the Month quality. I'm expecting something, well, quite frankly, better, with like more bang for the buck, and if we just review some of the knives of the month, they're not always like winners, but they're not on the lower end of Spyderco. I mean, we did way long ago get a Spyderco Endura, but even that is made, a better steel and a better end of Spyderco than this. I'm just saying. So now the price of this family, and by the way, this is awesome. I love the Resilience because I like big knives. The Tenacious has jumped up in price crazily, like doubled in price, and for no adequately explained reason. And there's no reason that the Persistence, a knife this size made of this steel, should be this price. Spyderco also owns a company called Byrd with a Y, B-Y-R-D. It is the same stuff that you would get from Spyderco with lower quality steel. And I guarantee that Byrd sells something that probably looks almost exactly like this for half, if not 1/3 the price. Byrd knives, I have some. They're pretty good. The Cara is a great knife, and value-wise, and it's very similar to other stuff that Spyderco makes. So I'm very disappointed with the Knife of the Month. And you guys that have been with my channel for a long time, you know that Knife of the Month is like my favorite part of every box. There are some times where I'm a little bit let down. There are some times that I'm super excited. There are some times that I'm like, I don't particularly like this knife, but I understand its value in terms of like it's different, it's unique. It's cool, whatever. This to me is a huge letdown from Battlebox as a knife of the month. This is not a knife of the month. The knife of the month should be something special, should be something valuable, should be something different, should be something better than this. Better than this. So anyway, with these being shown as the older or bigger brothers, I'm going to remove them now, and we're just going to look at the persistence. You know, I mean, the MSRP on it is, what, $68, but you'll see I'll have put in text what I can actually find it for online. So looking at the knife, in terms of a small EDC, it's not bad. It's got some nice grind lines going on. You know, I like that. Full flat ground blade. Comfortable, a little small in the hand, but it's got that thumb ramp that its brothers have with nice jimping. Okay, so good hand lock on the knife. 4-way clip, so left, right, tip up, tip down. All the soup in the world for everybody. You can find custom scales for this, or aftermarket scales rather, all over the place. And people make custom scales for these all the time. This is another great knife. If you are going to try getting into the world of custom scales, want to do your own work, it's a good one. I shouldn't say it's a great knife, because they have to be very, very thin, and it can be hard to work on things that are that thin. The Tenacious is a little bit thicker, but still, it's not a bad one because it's just nice and flat, you know, easy to work with. Very workable with one hand. This one needs to break in just a little bit. Centering on it is perfect. Lockup is very, very good. Okay. I'm not going to do the lock test right now on this one, but finished excellently right out of the box. Just let the blade drop and it goes. I mean, that's cool. Goes right through the cord. Very, very nice. It's not, again, it's not a bad knife. It's just not a great knife. It's not a knife of the month. It's, you know, it just is. That's why I'm upset about it. It's just, they must have just gotten a great deal on a pallet of them. And so, here it is. So, I'm going to put this in Don't Like It, because I just don't. I'm going to put the persistence in Meh. Because, and here's why. It's not the knife itself. It's that this as a knife of the month is just, as far as I'm concerned, a bad choice. It's a bad choice. Now remember, we still have this little guy that we're going to have to do a follow-up on. And we will. So, there we go. If I had to pick a favorite item out of this box, it would either be this little guy or these glasses. I'm not sure. I'm not thrilled by this box. I'm not. This might be one of the more disappointing boxes to me that I've gotten since starting Battlebox. I think I joined at mission 3 or 4. I don't know. So what do you guys think? What are your choices, and what's your rack and stack, and what do you guys think? I'm very meh on this box, unfortunately. So I guess this is a great time to say again, there's that I mean, if you guys do like it, and if you like it after this, then you must really like Battlebox, right? I haven't tried to oversell it or anything. You can use the referral link in the video description and get that deal and help us get closer to that ZT knife. So I'm looking forward to hearing all your comments on this. And, you know, don't hold back. Let's see what you got. But in the meantime, remember, you are all absolutely awesome. I appreciate every single one of you, and I will be back again real soon.